Today I want to talk to you about the unconventional ways of how to lose weight. These aren't the usual methods that people try to tell you in terms of you got to run 60 miles every week. None of that stuff. These are straight to the point and they will help you not only in the short term, but in the long term as well. The first tip is, are you ready to make some changes in your life? Are you ready to make some sacrifices for the greater good? Are you willing? Do you have the courage to become familiar with the unfamiliar? Now, if you are ready, let's get to the next point. Find your inner motivation is the next step. I love getting to know why people want to work out on a deeper level. It's very important and will keep you on track and have a much higher chance of succeeding. So if you want to work out or if you want to look better because you want to look better, there's another layer to that. You want to look better so you can feel better. Now, there could be another layer to that. You want to feel better so you can give others your best self, aka kids, family, wife, husband, loved ones, friends, colleagues, any of that. So if it transcends yourself and it's bigger than yourself, if you can reach that layer, it's a beautiful thing. The next step is set some realistic goals. The healthiest, most sustainable way to lose weight is aiming for 500 grams to 1 kilo per week. If you can do that, that is a great goal to have and you can do it for a long time. Okay. So to lose 500 grams per week, right, you would need to be in a calorie deficit of 500 grams roughly per day. So to lose 500 grams per week, on average, on a daily basis, you would want to be burning 500 calories more than you are consuming per day. If you want to lose a kilo per week, you want to burn on average 1,000 calories extra per day than you consume. Now, we can go on a step further. So when you're setting realistic goals, there's two types of goals. There's process goals and there's outcome goals. So for example, if you want to lose a kilo per week, an outcome goal would be in 10 weeks, I want to lose 10 kilos. The process goal is finding out how you want to get into that calorie deficit. And one of those things you might need to do is go for a 5-kilometer walk every day. So that process goal is 5 kilometers walk every day. And then you can tick that off and then you can talk about the outcome goal. So there's two types of goals, process goals and outcome goals. They're separate, but they're intertwined. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. If you're getting some value from it so far, it really helps build a brand and I really appreciate it. So the next step would be enjoy healthier foods. So let's just talk about, what you eat and drink on a whole. If you just focus on eating more vegetables, more fruits per day, you want to replace simple carbs with complex carbs. To give an example, you want to replace white rice with brown rice as much as you can. Cut back on the sugars as much as possible and try and go for some low-fat options. That's a great way to focus on the macronutrient side of things. And then you can also focus on the calorie surplus deficit side of things as well. But all of this can be done gradually. You want to improve each week. And in case you want to have a more sustainable approach, which is what I recommend. So you want to, cut out one bad thing a week, cut out 2 bad things a week, and then slowly compound on. Next step is to get more active. So I just want to make it clear that it is always easier to consume less calories than it is to burn more calories, right? So if you want to be in a calorie deficit of, let's say 500 grams, it's always easier to eat 500 calories less than it is to burn 500 calories more. But consuming less calories can only take you so far, and to get that extra deficit or to get that extra burn, you would need to incorporate regular exercise. Keep it sustainable, do what you enjoy, and see the results come. The next tip is have a high protein breakfast. Now, what protein can do in the morning is suppress the appetite through the way it affects some of your hormones. And a great way to incorporate this is having eggs or chia pudding or high protein yogurt, anything of those sorts, and see how it affects your appetite and helps you feel more full. And on another note, actually, when you talk about replacing simple carbs with complex carbs, for example, brown rice and white rice, on a personal note, I always feel more full having the more nutrient-dense food such as brown rice than white rice. Even if I'm having 250 grams of white rice versus 180 grams of brown rice, I will feel full on the 180 grams of brown rice. So just keep that in mind. The next tip and the last tip I want to give is getting a good night's sleep. Now, if you're not getting enough sleep, long story short, it's going to affect your metabolism, which is the process where your body turns calories into energy. And when this slows down, your body is more likely to store calories as fat. Okay? So get a good night's sleep. It won't just affect your metabolism, it will affect your hormones and your mood on a whole general level as well. So if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really helps build the brand, and there will be 2 videos that pop up from my channel, which I highly recommend you watch if they haven't popped up already. Cheers.